hi there. Thank you for showing up for your learning. Today we're going to look at all the basic exponential laws type questions that we have in Delta Math. First, our multiplying powers or products of powers rule. So here, 10x to the 3y is going to be multiplied by negative 13. Well, 10 times negative 13 is negative 130. X cubed multiplied by x to the 4 is x to the 3 plus 4. And y times y is y squared, or y to the 1 plus 1. All right, so that's equal to, I can write it down now, negative 130 x to the 7, x to the 7, and y to the 2. Okay, enter, enter. Hooray, let's look at another. All right, here, I first count up my numbers. So negative 15 times 15, as you all know, is negative 225. I'll put the cursor in, negative 225. And then my x's, I have x multiplied by x to the 5. So that's x to the 6. X to the 5 plus 1 is x to the 6. And then y to the 1 times y to the 3 is y to the 3 plus 1. Y to the 4. So this is how you answer these very quickly. All right, any questions, screenshot them and send them to me. And don't be shy. Just because I go fast doesn't mean if you have a problem that I don't want to help you. All right, here, fully simplify using only positive exponents. Okay, well, the 25 over 125, that's going to leave a 5 on. Let's write this one out rather than just do it in my head. I'll write it out for you. Okay, so 25 over 125 is going to leave 5 on the bottom and nothing on the top, just 1. Okay, because you do the division. Maybe I show you. Let me write it out. And if I would write it as 5 squared over 5 to the 3, and then do my subtract the exponents there for 25 over 125. 5 squared is 25. 5 to the 3 is 125. Okay, that's how I do that. And then x over x and y over y to the 8. So that's equal to 5 to the 2 minus 3 over x to the 1 minus 1 multiplied by y to the 1 minus 8. This is the long way to do it, all right? Which is equal to 5 to the negative 1 x to the 0, y to the negative 7. Now I don't want negative exponents, so I'm going to put it all over 1 and have 5 to the 1 on the bottom. X to the 0 is just 1, and y to the 7 there. All right, and that'd be the final answer. I think that's the long and confusing way to do it. This is the way I would do it. Cancel, cancel, makes that a 2. Cancels, cancels, that's 1. Cancels, cancels, makes that a 7. Okay, still have 1 on the top, don't forget. All right, so this is 1 over 25 y to the 7. Huh? Of course not 25. Oh, geez. Ah, I did it correct here. And not here. The shame. Okay, yeah, so I make mistakes sometimes too when I'm talking, particularly when I'm talking. All right, let's try not to send people to the moon that way. Erase powers to powers. All right, let's do this, folks. Let's do this one correctly. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. Minus 5x to the 3y raised to the power 3 is going to be equal to negative 5 to the 3, x to the 3 times 3, y to the 1 times 3, which is just 3, okay? And that's equal to negative 125, x to the 9, y to the 3. Write it in. To the 9, y, oops, not the y up there, y down, no, down there. Y to the 3, there. Hooray! And don't forget that important step. Okay, so that's raising powers to powers, okay? And you can follow along and see what they do. They kind of see these little things inside there and then break it all down, put it all together. That's fine. You can do that way too. It's the same as my way. It's all in one line with mine. It's not better or worse, just whatever gets you the right answer. Okay, so then when we look at exponent rules with variables only, just let me pause the video and go down for extra math help. Okay, folks, welcome back. So here we have exponent rules with variables only. Here I need to know to apply my product of a power rule, which would be x to the 2 plus 1, or x to the 3. Hooray! And then this one is m to the 2 to the 3. So that's power of a power law. So that's m to the 2 times 3, or m to the 6. Yay! And then this one is c to the 2 to the 4, so that's c to the 8. Because it's also power of a power law. 2 times 4 is 8. That's how you do those. So that's that level. And then if you've got variables and coefficients, these are kind of similar to the mixed power problems. Here, this will be 4 to the 3, which is 64, x to the 3 times 3, which is x to the 9. This is how you do these. Negative 5z to the 4 to the 2. That's going to be positive 25. Negative 5 to the 2 is positive 25. Z to the 8. And that's how these ones are done. Any questions, send me a screenshot, and I will help you out. And I'll even make a separate video for mixed power problems for some reason. Bye for now, everyone.